It was the evening of December 8, 1980, outside the Dakota Apartments in New York City. Music legend John Lennon, former Beatle, and one of the most influential artists of all time, had just finished a recording session with his wife, Yoko Ono. He was 40 years old, finally stepping back into the spotlight after years of quiet family life. Waiting outside the building that night was a man named Mark David Chapman. To most, he looked like just another fan. Earlier that same day, Chapman had even asked Lennon for an autograph. A photographer captured the surreal moment, Lennon signing a copy of Double Fantasy for the man who would later kill him. Chapman wasn't just a fan, he was obsessed. He idolized Lennon but also resented him. In his mind, Lennon's wealth and lyrics about peace and love were hypocritical. Chapman carried a copy of The Catcher in the Rye, believing he was somehow connected to its main character, Holden Caulfield. At around 10:50 p.m., Lennon and Yoko returned home. As they walked toward the entrance, Chapman pulled out a .38 revolver. He fired 5 shots, 4 of them striking Lennon in the back. John Lennon collapsed, bleeding heavily, while Yoko screamed for help. Lennon was rushed to Roosevelt Hospital, but doctors couldn't save him. He was pronounced dead on arrival. News of his murder spread like wildfire. Fans across the world stood in disbelief, mourning the sudden and violent end of a man who preached peace. Meanwhile, Chapman didn't run. He calmly remained at the scene, reading his copy of The Catcher in the Rye, until police arrived. He later pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 20 years to life. To this day, he remains behind bars, with every parole hearing drawing public outrage. John Lennon's death wasn't just the loss of a musician, it was the silencing of a cultural voice. A man who sang about giving peace a chance, taken by the hands of his own fan.